Time to head down the mountain. Yeah, and I think my encounter rate will probably be lower now that Mist is gone. But we'll probably still get into a couple fights. Speak of the devil. They should be, I mean, not substantially easier, but at least we won't have Mushuras or Bigeros anymore. Oh, let's use your fancy new attack. This is like the third time in a row that your Lip Kings have like paralyzed Noah after her attack. Oh, I can see her Rasiru is starting to get little like wings on it. Bonds, you can't see very clear. Basically just as spikes get bigger. Ozma's is like starting to grow a little dragon face on it. Wow, like Gala, you're actually starting to be useful in physical combat. Like, never thought I'd see the day. Okay, Vahn. Kill this Lip King and then show off your fancy schmancy Rasiru. Ah, don't show me your sword. I've already seen that a billion times. Yeah, I got that sword a pretty long time ago. I think the last Mist Generator. Yeah, I do have to think about like when I want to buy weapons. I think last time I did it, I don't think I bought them in Ratayu. I think I bought them in Sol Tower, because that was like when I was starting to have a hard time keeping up like with even the random encounters, and because also I think I wanted to have good equipment before the fights with the Delilah's people, because like those are ones that could get difficult if you're not well equipped. Ah, don't stun Vahn, that will be annoying. Keep doing what you've been doing. Oh, come on. Now if that rat, okay, at least the rat didn't steal stuff from me. I was gonna say, if the rat stole something good from me and then got away, like all because of that stun, I would be super disappointed. Oh wow, I have exactly enough AP for what I'm trying to do. Good. Okay, now even if you do steal something, I won't care, because you'll be dead before you have another turn to run away. And you didn't steal anyway. Oh, you might not. I was a little bit overconfident, thinking you would be dead. There we go. Actually, I like this music too. Like, the music when you're going up a mountain with mist and stuff is like exhilarating, and the music after like this is quite calming. Okay, let's kill that frog, and then y'all do your thing. There we go. I think this will be enough to end it. Back to your usual pattern. I'm okay with that. Should finish it off, right? Yeah. Okay, and so yeah, like now we're coming up on what I keep saying is one of my favorite parts of the game. So let's set the scene. Like you're a little whatever 12-year-old kid in 1998 or whatever it was when this came out. You've been playing the game, you've gotten used to the pattern, right? Like every time you go up somewhere, you revive a Genesis tree, you come back down to the town, everyone is celebrating you. You come to the town and there's some happy music playing, right? Like you go into Drake Castle and there's the kind of like bustling, vibrant castle music. Or you go back to the Byron Monastery and it's that kind of jaunty, like monastery music. And everyone talks about like, wow, Seru heroes, you saved the day, you're so great. And then, yeah, stupid random encounter, you interrupted my monologue. Just for that, I'm gonna kill you. Well, maybe not. But yeah, so anyway, that's the... I was trying to time the end of that rambling for the moment I got to the next screen, and I failed. So now I'm in the typical situation I always end up in, where I finish everything I have to say, and I don't know how to wrap up, so I end up just babbling. But yeah, anyway, my point was, like, keep in mind the sort of expectation you have at this point in the game, especially if it like was your first time playing it, where you're just used to this loop, right, of you find a mist-ridden town, get rid of the mist, save it, and everyone's happy, and there's happy music playing, and then we're going to compare what happens here in a moment. So yeah, you know, if you're a little kid in 1998, then you're coming down here being like, oh, I can't wait for, you know, this big dopamine rush when I get down here and it's happy and everyone's happy and tells me how great I am. And now... recognize this. This is the same theme that played when May's dad, Juno, died. You know, the general sad theme. And, you know, if you're not expecting it, like if I hadn't been, like, talking about it for the past 10 hours, it comes as quite a jarring surprise. Like, what? Like, why is it the sad music playing? Yeah, and like, see, monsters in the mist aren't the only ones who murder. And I've heard some people like talk, you know, be pretty negative about the soundtrack of this game. So like the woman who did the soundtrack of this game, I'm drawing a blank on her name right now, but like she also did the soundtracks of some other acclaimed game, which again I'm forgetting which one it is. And I've heard some people saying that like this one's not very good. Like it's hard to believe that the lady who made that such a great soundtrack for whatever other game, like how did she make such a crappy soundtrack for this one? Which I know, that's like pretty sad. That's up there with that little girl in Vidna who was like, Mommy and Daddy are in the mist now. But yeah, like I mean, maybe it's partly nostalgia factor, but I've yeah, all three. I thought one of them was still here, but I forgot. I saw it already, dude. Yeah, so I mean, I've always liked the music of this game. Like, again, like partly for nostalgia. See, oh yeah, here's the typical people ask, "Are you the one who did it?" And you said yes, and they was like, "Yay, you're such a hero!" Look at this, horrible, just horrible. Bring the mist back. Yeah, so I mean, I think like, you know, whether you like the music or not is subjective, right? So I can grant that you know, we have different opinions on that, but I do think it's like quite quite a like masterstroke that like the game kind of teaches you like the association of like which music goes with which theme, and that it can use like just that one musical cue at that one moment earlier to make you realize that like things are strange. But so yeah, I've always like been a big fan of this like arc of the game. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy your stuff, man. Yeah, it's not even a huge damage increase right now. I mean, like, it's not even a huge armor increase either, to be honest. We don't need to buy any stuff until the next continent, if at all. Get out of my way, kid. I think I already read it. Wedding dress, right? Oh no, the wedding dress has been taken out. I remember. No. I think I'll get a free sleep when we do our little caper. Wait, does this girl have two dads? Or is this guy someone else's dad? Oh no, he didn't mention his daughter. He's just in some other way part of the family. I think I have to go in and like talk to Saryu once before we do this whole dealio, right? I think. But yeah, so like I was saying, I always like this arc because I feel like it's it kind of flips your expectations over. It's like, I feel like it's one of the few like twist sort of things in this oh wait, we're not, are we starting it now? Oh no, we're doing it. I should have gone and talked to other stuff, but whatever. I should have said no at that moment, right? And kept walking around exploring, whatever. I thought I had to like go talk to Saryu anyway, but maybe that will be later. I don't remember. should have put some good equipment on her before we did this. I don't remember if I'm going to have a chance to put equipment on her before we get into the boss fight. Because we will, we're going to fight a boss who's like earth element, and it would be useful to, have some protection from that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to feel like I rushed into this. Oh, maybe I can do her equipment now. Let's put this. Wait, I haven't Earth Terrain yet. Yeah, I'm kind of starting to feel like I rushed into this too fast. It's like... I always forget about Saryu, like, even though like I like this arc, when I'm thinking about hard bosses, I forget about Saryu. But really, like, he's pretty tough too. I mean, ultimately, I feel like this continent, like the middle third of the game, has like a string of some of the toughest bosses in the game. Because you've got Berserker and then you've got Zane. Those are the two like famously hard bosses. But then, like, Sanji, who I just fought, and Saryu are, like, underrated, but also quite hard. The next boss, Dohadi, I don't think he's that hard. But yeah, like, I feel like this is the part of the game with, like, a chain of tough bosses. Yeah, like the first continent, I mean, the first continent doesn't even have a lot of bosses. There's Karubin, then there's the two Viggoros, if you consider those a boss. I mean, they're tough. Karubin's not hard. I mean, I got killed by him, but he's not really that hard. The Viggoros can be hard. And then there's Zito. Like, there's only 3 bosses there, and I feel like Zito's not bad. And then, yeah, the next continent, not really. I mean, you've got Gaza 1, Gaza 2. I feel like neither of them is super hard. You've got the Delilahs, who are hard. You've got Zora, I don't think is all that hard. Rogue's not all that hard. Jet's not all that hard. Ford is not all that hard. So yeah, like, this here is like the hardest like chain of bosses that we get. Now we did get healed when we slept, right? Yeah, okay. Let's keep what we've got. Let's take off the silver compass. I don't care about it. I think we'll get into a couple fights before we get to Kemaro's. Yeah, I should have, well, maybe I won't get into any fights here. Okay, let's quit that stuff. Maybe I don't need target chain because I'm going to be using my art on my hyper art a lot, and that like almost never gets blocked. I like this one. This one's great. This reminds me of like a classic pragmatics example from like Levinson 1983. Like, I order you not to obey this order, which is like, you know, an impossible paradox. This one, of course, is not a paradox, but it reminds me of that. So it's ordered us to obey his orders. Ah! Like 1 instant before I got in the fight, and then I have this other nonsense. Okay, if I'm lucky, you guys will do your useless attacks, and I will successfully make them stay useless. Apparently I'm not being lucky right now. Here we go. Now can I do it properly this time? I messed it up last time. Good. I don't remember how much HP these Kemaros have, so I'm gonna need to be really careful, because I want Gala to be the one striking the killing blow on them. I think what I can do is like have Vahn do one big hit on each one, and then like have Gala do all the rest of the hitting, and just let Vahn. Did we really kill neither one? Oh no, we killed that. Yeah, like I'll let Vahn do a big hit on one and Gala keep hitting it after that. And in the meantime, like Vahn will also do a big hit on the other one. But like Gala will do all the hitting from then on. And once Vahn has hit each one, he'll just be on healing duty. I think that's the best way to play this. At least until like Gala finishes off the first one and I have an idea how much HP it has, then I might know if I'm safe to have Vahn do another hit on the second one. Okay, let's do this. Fingers crossed Gala can get this spell. If he can, that's going to make my life easier. If not, then we'll play the hand that was dealt us. Okay. So you are going to do a big ol' hit. Maybe on the next one you can even do a bigger hit than this, but let's see. Thank God you blocked that, because that, if I recall correctly, that bite can do... Oh, the bite does normal damage, actually. This is huge damage, 750, okay. And I know his Vahn's longer combo after Spirit will do... Oh man, okay, well... that dude went down fast. Okay, so we already missed one chance to absorb it. Can you get the second one, Gala? Wow, that... Oof. That was bad. Oh, you didn't quite kill it. Okay. Just do this again. It's gotta be like 2 HP away from dead. Oh, you went faster than that. Absorb it, absorb it. Yes! Oh my god. Oh, I'm so glad. I was getting really nervous. Because, like I said, if I didn't get that magic, I was just gonna forge ahead. I was not gonna redo that. But now, oh yes, this is great. This is really good. This is excellent. 72, it's not even all that expensive. This is I feel like even now at this low level, this spell is going to be doing like 2,000 damage. Okay, so let's put back what we had on you earlier. So life ring. And you give you a target chain. Oh, I was like really getting nervous that I wouldn't absorb it, and then I would have been pissed off because like I absorbed. Remember back in the day, like one continent ago, I absorbed one Figaro and I was like so excited because I wasn't even expecting to get it. And I mean, in reality, it was useless. I don't think I ever cast it, like, even one time. I don't think Vahn even cast it one time. And I even said before that battle I wasn't really expecting to use it. I just felt happy that I had gotten it. So like, imagine how annoyed I would have felt if I was like, oh yeah, I had the good luck to get Vigoro, which I was never even going to use, but I couldn't get Kemaro, which is like one of the most useful spells in the game. And like I said, it would not have been the end of the world, because I will be able to get it like 2 dungeons after this. But still, like, having it now, it's gonna be nice. And I'm gonna be able to use it on like 3 bosses before I get to the point where I can get it again. Okay, now Saryu, he's probably got like, I want to say like 15,000 HP. I mean, Sanji had something close to that, right? He was like, I want to say maybe 13,000. Okay, now I think I'm gonna actually use my elixirs and stuff here because, oh yeah, like, I actually kind of like Saryu's design. It's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna use my elixirs because I really do not want to die here. Because I mean, I got Kemaro. Come on, like, let's put shield elixirs on everyone. I don't even care. Because other bosses, like, I fail those bosses, I can fight them again, no big deal. But this one, like, yeah. I'm gonna shield it. Because I feel like I might want to save. Let me at least put shield elixir on Noah. But I mean, like, Noah has the Earth tool. Well, but I feel like his Earth attack is not the only dangerous attack here. His physical attacks also hit super hard. So you know what? We're gonna do it. Screw it. If I need shield elixirs later, I'll buy some somehow. I think I can win them from the Muscle Dome with points. Oh shit. Very first round, you do your big attack. Oh my goodness gracious. That was cheeky of you. Okay. Let's start doing some attacking. You just do it, just in case. I think I still haven't discovered whether or not Noah gets miracle arts yet. Wow. You guys are going out of order all the time lately. 700. Oh, I'm glad you spirited. Okay, we're gonna need another heal soon. Let's have one person spirit every round. I want to do this. I just want to show off. Okay, so we've done 700. Oh my god, again? And Gala, you didn't spirit, did you? Oh shit. Will the shield elixir help? No, it did not. Oh jeez. I feel like maybe the shield elixir only helps against physical attacks? Okay, well, we're not taking any chances here. And his shield elixir is probably done now, isn't it? Okay, Vahn, please move before Saryu. Please move before Saryu. Oh, come on. Jeez. Okay, next, we're gonna let Gala do the next Phoenix, because if Vahn does it and then Saryu kills Noah before Gala can heal her again, we're gonna be stuck in a terrible loop. Okay. I need to start being more careful. Earlier I was just very flippant and like had Gala cast a spell even though he was injured. Okay, we're 25 again? Oh my god. But I think at least we have enough HP to survive this. Okay, yeah. Now like Noah is gonna cast a healing spell right away. Just now like if I don't know if the effect of Shield Elixir remains after you've been KO'd. That's a thing I don't know. Let me Fury Boost myself so I can keep doing big hits. Because if you lose the Shield Elixir after you KO, then I've just like thrown away 2 Shield Elixirs, which really sucks. If you still have Shield Elixir, that's great. I really don't know how to compare those things because I don't have any point of. Like, I think I've only seen like one of his physical attacks for this, and Noah blocked most of it. Okay. Now, like, I don't even know how much Vahn is gonna manage to. Even with a Shield Elixir, his attacks are doing 500 damage. I vaguely recall. I think like under normal circumstances, his regular attacks would be doing like 800 or 900. With like the armor I have on, which means that like basically if you're not at full health, he can one-shot you. Of course, if I had been keeping up with my armor, it wouldn't be that bad, but in my case, I just use Shield Elixir to deal with that. So we're at like 2,500, I want to say, and this should take not quite 2,000 because it hasn't leveled up at all. That's literally the first time I cast it. So let's say we're now at like 4,200. Okay, I want you to... Now the stupid thing is, like, I put this on him, so I'm going to be tempted to not spear it, but I kind of really need him to be healthy. Let's just use Bear. Like, Noah, you're going to be my healer for a little while now. I probably should have at least one person spear it, shouldn't I? Well, like... The Earthquake's not going to kill us if we're all at full health, which oh, no, your Vera sucks. Okay, I think I've still got the effect of her Shield Elixir on. Because that attack did 150 per hit. That's like the same thing it did to Vahn. Okay, we're at 5,200. I want you to just keep casting this spell. I want this to be over with as soon as possible. I mean, like if Noah casts Nova, that's also going to be helpful, but I need some healing to happen too. Let's see, if Vahn doesn't have enough AP for a big attack, I can have him cast Orb. So now that's like 7,000. We're like halfway through this. Yeah, you don't have enough AP, so you're gonna cast Orb. No, you're gonna... This is gonna be my most magic-heavy boss fight ever. Usually I don't use spells this much, but whatever. I don't think... I'm trying to like finish it fast, but I think I don't have enough MP to do that, so at least I can get him close to dead and then I can switch to physical attacks and I won't have to survive as long. But on the one hand, like doing it slow and carefully, like having people spear it and heal every turn, Okay, 7,800. Having people like spirit every turn and heal and everything, it's like slow and careful. It's probably a good thing to do. But on the other hand, I feel like the longer I stay in this fight, the more risk I'm having of like getting back into a situation like I was a few rounds ago, where like he does an unexpected earthquake and just KOs one person and screws my whole thing up. So I need this fight to be over. This is gonna take us up to like, I think I was what, like 77,200? This is gonna have me at almost 9,000. We're gonna be at like 9,000. But then he's out of cast for this, and Noah's out of cast for Nova. But anyway, a few, like Vahn can do like 1,000 per hit. Noah can probably do close to that if she spirits and uses like a miracle big art. I don't know if she's got miracle art yet. Okay, yeah. I still didn't level up. I passed it 3 times. Okay, so let's say we're at 9,000. I still don't have enough for what I want to do. Let's just go back. You spirit. I know you've got the AP, but I just want you to do something. 9,000. Oh crap, this is bad. Yeah, he becomes super strong now. This is terrible. I totally forgot about this. I mean, it means he's close to dead, but it means like he can pretty much one-shot anyone now. If I had remembered that, I would have planned this fight out differently. Okay, like 9,800. I should have done it similar to what I did with Berserker. I should have saved my magic for like the end so I could take him out fast once this happened. But I forgot. Yeah, I know you've got Fury. That Fury boost ended up being pointless because like I don't have enough AP to attack as much as I want, and now I need the spear anyway to get AP, and just because I think okay, you don't have miracle arts yet. I want him to spear both to get AP and to not die. Okay. And now I lost track of where we were. We're like 10,000. A little bit over 10,000. Okay, we're close to 11,000 now. Yeah, that was nasty. It's a good thing we had. I think if we didn't have a shield elixir there, probably might have been dead. Actually, his attacks seem to do about the same amount of damage, but he just gets like twice as many attacks. Okay, so we still don't. Okay, cast orb. Let's just hunker down for a bit. Oh, I'm glad I spirited, but I'm not sure Gala will survive this even with spirit. Okay, oh, thank God, thank God. Thank God. This would have been a bad time for someone to get knocked out, because we would have it would have been like Berserker. I would have spent the whole battle just trying to get people back up, but like with the amount of power Saryu has now, he would just be knocking people down as fast as they get up. And I would have just been in a loop like that and died, which would have sucked because I would have used the Kemaro spell that I got. Okay, let's try to finish this. Now, of course, if he uses that earthquake again, I'm going to be in big trouble. But I'm hoping he's not going to use it 2 turns in a row. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, oh thank God. Thank God for the defender chain. Okay, I really hope I can kill him this turn. There we go. Okay. That was a scary fight. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure a lot of it was just like the psychological fear of knowing that like if I die and have to go back through all that again, I might not get Kemaro again. I mean, I guess I could go back to a save state where I had it, but that would be cheating, right? But yeah, like that was I feel like that was like one of the harder ones. I mean, of course, like Berserker killed me and he didn't kill me, so objectively speaking, like you could argue that Berserker's harder. Um, but I mean, I also like blew like 4 consumable um, items on this fight. Yeah, I mean, out of that, like I mentioned, there's like a string of tough bosses here, right? Berserker, Zane, Sanji, and Saryu. I feel like he was like, at least on this playthrough, I think he ended up being the hardest one out of that chain. Um, Maybe part of it is also because um, I know Zane is supposed to be hard. I like, prepared a lot. I mean, prepared, like mentally prepared that I was like ready for a hard fight, and I like was careful in putting on equipment that would be helpful for it. Similar thing with Berserker. With Saryu, because he like doesn't have this scenery chewing reputation of being hard, like I basically forgot about how hard he was until like moments before the fight, and then I was like, oh crap. I Yeah, so like I'm not sure if he's objectively hard or if it's just this conglomeration of other factors like the unexpectedness and the pressure like from having just gotten Kemaro and not having a save point. But he definitely felt the hardest to me. Let's see what everyone has to say here. They all came back? No, I don't think. I remember that boy says like my sister never came back, very nonchalantly, which is like another one of the tragic parts of this whole thing. Hey, let me talk to you. And see, now we have the typical like jaunty castle music. I remember this guy. So Ratayu's young girls are sick. As a young guy, that makes me happy. Okay, let's talk to everyone. Now I'm okay. So basically, the stereotypical hero's welcome still happens, just a little bit late. Yeah, I remember this kid. And the way he says it, like emotionlessly, that's like, yeah. You already told me. Kind of random, but nice. Hey, how are you? Oh, I talked to you already. Yeah, I do appreciate that Saryu, like, he acknowledged that it's his fault, like, because some people, yeah, I know, it's your plan. Like, some people could have just said, like, oh, I was being mind controlled by a Seru. But, like, he acknowledged, like, well, I still was the one who put it on. Okay. I am starting to think that, like, given how harrowing that fight was, I might need some better equipment. But I think I can, like, I just remember, like, Dohati is not that. I feel like Dohati's kind of a pushover, so I don't know. I shouldn't say that, because now that I said it, I'm probably gonna... Did you two old men say the same thing? Well. Anyway, yeah. What I was saying was, like, now that I said Dohati's a pushover, like, he's probably gonna kick my ass. Ooh, yes. It's kind of... is it just me, or, like, did I not get any Byron arts in either Octum or Vidna? Yeah. Oops, no, I don't want to go out there. I want to go through the gate. Okay, so we finished with Ratayu. Next stop, the Mist Generator. So I think that will be my chance to get all the various Seru that I've missed. I think there will be a new one, Aluru. And basically, like, every Mist Generator you go to will have, like, one new Seru in it. But anyway, that will be a task for next time. So next time we're going to go to this Mist Generator, destroy it, and then maybe have a little travel around the Subuku Islands to see all the places we rescued. Okay, so till next time.